Intended, but do you feel the same? Lovers, late at night, I will be right here too. Out of sight, love is understood.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Imani P from the DMV. You know where I'm at. You know where I be. And welcome to my channel, imaniversus, where I talk about music, culture, and more. So today, I'm literally about to blow dry my hair. I'm about to cut my split ends at the end and get my MF and hair done by my friend's mom. It's my first time getting my hair done by her mom. Her mom owns a salon. And it's my first time getting cornrows. And I've already had this style in for like a month already. I've already taken it out, ready to do a new style. But I still want to do this voiceover for this video. So today's video topic is going to be kind of like my thoughts on a subject that I watched like 2 months ago. So there's a YouTube channel called Talk with Nia. I like watching their stuff. I like their conversations. They're black women. I'm a black woman. Like, we kind of match, you know what I mean? But in the video, they were talking about Ari Lennox and basically saying that she's too basic looking for popularity. And I frankly don't agree with that. And I'm not saying I don't agree with that all the way. But I just wanted to say my thoughts on that topic. If you guys want to go check out their video, y'all should definitely check it out. So yeah, I'm putting heat protectant in my hair before I blow dry it, y'all. I like to preserve my curls as much as possible. Okay, so let me get started. We do some formalities and we'll go from there.
I'd rather we just skip the formalities.
So if you guys do not know who Ari Lennox is, her real name is Courtney Salter, aka Ari Lennox, and she's a singer from Washington D.C. slash like the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area, which is why I love her so much and connect with her so much. She's the first woman to be signed to J. Cole, who is a rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, record label Dreamville Records. She began making traction in her career when her EP Foe dropped in like 2016, and then her debut album Shea Butter Baby dropped in 2019. I don't know where y'all were when that song or just that album dropped, but that album was popular. And according to Ari Lennox at the time, watching interviews with her, she did say that album was an ode to black women. And let me tell you, us black women love that album down. And yeah. Ooh, let me tell y'all a bit of a fun fact. So Ari Lennox's stage name actually comes from a character from the film adaptation of Secret Garden. And that character's name is Mary Lennox. So that's pretty lit. Fun fact. I'm chock full of them. Okay. So I just want to get into the topic. Ari Lennox being basic. Now, they were just basically saying that, they relate to Ari Lennox because they look like her, and she just hasn't reached mainstream success because of her looks. She doesn't give the IG look. She's a dark-skinned black woman. We all know how the world views dark-skinned black women. That whole spiel. And I agree with that. I do think there's some looks come into play. But I think Ari Lennox is a little bit different. I would see if she made the same music as, the rest of the girls, but she doesn't. And I think that is why she is not super mainstream. Like, I think she's pretty mainstream for her genre, but I'm guessing they're thinking more like SZA mainstream, Summer Walker mainstream. So I'm going to give some deciphers between there. Okay, let me just start talking because I just feel like I'm just rambling. So I personally think one of the reasons why Ari Lennox is not super mainstream is because of the genre that she's in. Now, yes, she does R&B, but I would say specifically Ari Lennox does neo soul. What white person listen to neo soul, y'all? And if you are a white person watching this video, you listen to neo soul, comment below, because I don't know no white people that listen to neo soul. I don't even know if y'all know what neo soul is. Let me give y'all a little definition of neo soul. So according to Google, neo soul is a musical genre that fuses contemporary R&B and soul with elements of hip-hop, gospel, and jazz. That is essentially what Ari Lennox does. She does a lot of neo soul music. From my experience and my little bubble that I'm in, black people listen to that. I'm not sure white people do. Like I said, comment below. I think that's why Ari Lennox isn't super mainstream, like in my first point. So when you compare neo soul to like what SZA does and what Summer Walker does, so SZA definitely does like R&B that's more consumable by everybody. Hers is not specifically neo soul, it's not alternative R&B, it's just strictly like that pop R&B sound that everyone can listen to, got everybody like relatable lyrics, and on top of that, she just got her body done. SZA always had a nice body. No matter where her weight fluctuated, she was always had a nice body, and she just got her body done. So yes, she's going to appeal to the IG aesthetic baddie, and then on top of that, her music's very consumable. So yes, SZA will be more popular in the mainstream world. Yeah. Summer Walker. Now, I don't know if y'all like follow Summer Walker and stuff. I used to follow her in like years ago. Not too much. I don't follow her at all. I'm not even on social media right now. But anyway, Summer Walker got her body done like years ago, but she still used to make neo soul, like very soulful R&B music. When that album Over It dropped, it was more so that type of album where it was like that pop R&B. And some rockers even said that that's not the R&B that she likes to do. She likes to do that soulful stuff, that jazzy stuff, neo soul. And she has elements of that on each of her albums, but it's not her entire album, which makes it more consumable by like a mainstream general music listener. So a lot of Summer Walker listeners are probably listening to SZA and vice versa. And if that's you, comment below, because I'm trying to like make some points here. So for those two, yes, they both have their bodies done, but I think it's because their music is a little bit more consumable by the general music listener. I would say Summer Walker's a little bit blacker, but still in that same field of like everyone can listen to it because it's not specifically like neo soul and all that jazz. So that's one reason why I think Ari Lennox is not super popular. Like, Ari Lennox can make that music, and we saw that with the song Pressure that came out last year. She can make that general like R&B pop music, but I don't think she does. I don't think she likes to do it. Ari Lennox has such a big, beautiful voice. I don't think she wants to do that. That's just not who she was, even in the past. Like, if you ever listen to her EP Foe or just her stuff on SoundCloud, that just was never her, you know? So I don't think she wants to change that. And especially with the record label she's on, they're all about not changing stuff anyway. They all want to be themselves, do their own John. So she's not going to do that, you know? And I'm not saying this to say that Ari Lennox doesn't chart, like she's not mainstream, but she is mainstream, but she's not as big as, like, you would think like she's as big as SZA or Summer Walker. She's in those conversations, but she's not in it. And I see what they mean by saying that it has to probably attribute to her looks because she doesn't have a BBL, you know? She's not wearing like the different color wigs and stuff. Like, I don't think she needs to do all of that, but I understand like the sentiment of, you know, she's a girl with natural hair, no BBL, very natural chick. You know, I just want to do another example too, like Jasmine Sullivan, who was another R&B singer and songwriter. She didn't get super popular, I want to say, like talked about more until that album Hotels dropped. And not Ari Lennox, Jasmine Sullivan has been around forever. So the fact that she just got popular recently off of Hotels is just amazing to me. And I think it has to do with like, yes, the album is still very soulful, but she do got that look right now. Now, she didn't get her body done. I think her weight just fluctuated, but like she just got that look right now. I just think it's kind of harsh to say Ari Lennox is like basic looking. I don't know if they really like actually meant that, or if that was just like part of the title, or like they just wanted to like sum it up. But I feel like it was just a little bit harsh. Oh, guys, I'm almost done with my hair. That means I need to stop talking soon. I guess I was just rambling a little bit, but yeah, I don't think Ari Lennox is basic because she doesn't have the BBL look. I think she is probably basic because of her music genre that she's in. And we don't need everybody to be looking the same anyway. We all complain about that, don't we? So we don't need to just keep continually like perpetuating like the same look over and over again. I love Ari Lennox. She will get her shine when it's time for her to get her shine. And she already does get shined a lot. Like her tours be sold out. She be charting. It's just not like a SZA or Summer Walker. And it's just because of her music genre. I would say like a lot of like misogynoir, colorism, futurism probably has things to do with it too, because you know how people feel about like black women. But sometimes I feel like I'm not like the person to go to talk about those things, but I didn't want to leave those out too, because I do feel like, her not having wigs on all the time and super colorful wigs do have a thing as to why she's not considered like the more mainstream world, or I don't know what else do y'all be doing, the BBLs, like stuff like that. Like I would be lying if I said that's not like a thing, that was just my little like 2 cents on it. Sometimes I just feel like we gotta watch our wording when we talk about black women. But I do understand what they meant. I'd see it, but I don't think they should put so much weight into it. I think it's just the genre. If they had like another artist maybe that did the same genre as SZA and a Summer Walker, and they weren't as mainstream, they have the BBL, the wigs and stuff, then I will be more inclined to like be like, yeah, maybe it is because they don't do all that stuff. But it's just a little bit different with Ari Lennox. Yeah. So let me know what y'all think. I guess right here I'm finishing up blow drying my hair. It took me an hour to do this. And then the next morning, y'all, I had to redo it. I had to re-blow dry it again because it had like toughed up. But I'm done now. Look, this is how it looked like in the end. Imagine in the morning you got to redo this because it just didn't go all the way through. I'm not really good at blow drying my hair anyway, y'all. But I'll show a picture of what my hair looked like in the end. And thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video on this channel. Comment below if you agree with me or just like you just have other things to say about the subject. And I will talk to y'all real soon. I don't know why this camera angle's out of gangsta lean, but I'm here for it. Ah, yes. Bun gal, yes. Okay. See you later. Peace out, A-Town.
Standing, get it right. What I need for you is everlasting. Lovers at night, I might regret the day. What's it worth? Yeah, can't keep on no more, especially when I'm sober. I won't